this is Cindy Leach, your polymer clay tutor. In today's PCT product demo, I'm going to unbox the new Sculpey clay conditioning machine. Now, this is a similar design, but they now have stainless steel rollers. And when I found that out, I needed to test one for you. Now, I have I've done a video on it before. I have an Atlas machine that I very much love to use. And one of the things I love about this particular machine is that it doesn't leave any black streaks on your polymer clay because it has the anodized aluminum rollers. So when I heard that the Sculpey machine now has the stainless steel rollers, I wanted to make sure that to test it and see if it's going to be a good one. So I'm going to just take this one out here, out of the way, so that you can see the new machine, and we'll get it set up. Now, the one nice thing about the Sculpey machines is that they are available in a lot of places, like Michael's and Hobby Lobby and that kind of place, and online, of course, too. And they're relatively inexpensive. My Atlas machine was, you know, around $100, and this one will be more in the, I believe, in the $40 range, but, well, I didn't check that out. Now, let's just take a look at it and see what's different about it. Okay, so this one looks like it goes from 1 to 9 settings. Looks like the 9 is at the thinnest. And let's open this up. And then it goes, you pull it and open it this way to get to the 1, and it looks like the 1 is the thickest. The rollers do look a little bit different, and it also looks like, hopefully that can get right in there and see, but right in here, there seems to be a bit of a bumper of some sort, so there isn't a big gap there. Maybe that is an improvement. We'll have to see. Because this is an issue with a lot of machines, is if there's a big gap here, the clay can get stuck in there. So it looks like there's some sort of other material there. I don't know if it's plastic or what's there, but it looks like something might be there to kind of fill that gap, which is interesting. The machine itself looks about the same design. Though it looks like you can get under here quite well. And it also looks like, now I don't think the camera will be able to see, but right back in here, can you see that, Doug? You can't. Right back in here, you can see that the scrapers are, oh, maybe you can see from this way. Can you see there? The scrapers are some sort of nylon or something. So that's a little bit different. That may be a good thing, or we'll see. And what have they got? The handle seems to be about the same. It's got the plastic thing on the end here. I mean, the clamp. And the handle looks the same. Hopefully this one doesn't fall out all the time. Actually, that looks promising. It doesn't look like it's, I mean, it will fall out, but it doesn't look like it's just going to automatically fall out like the ones in the past. All right, so let's just hook this up and we'll check it out. It seems slightly sturdier, but maybe it's the same. I don't know. I know that I myself and a bunch of other clayers have been giving them grief about the previous machine not being good enough quality. And hopefully this is an improvement. So we're going to have to test it out. I'm going to grab some clay from here. Maybe some souffle clay, because that's a nice one. And I will just use my Never Need machine here and get it warmed up a little bit so that I'm not forcing it through my machine too much. I also like to use this machine to flatten it out for getting it through the first part of the rollers. That way I don't have to cut slices and stack it and all that crazy stuff. Okay, now this should be good enough to start rolling through the machine. Get this light out of the way. All right, so it's at the thickest setting, and we'll just see how it pulls through. Sounds pretty smooth. I am seeing a little bit of clay sticking to the rollers. Could be that it may need a little bit of a cleaning before you roll through. We'll wipe that off and see if that makes a difference at all. And from under the underside too. Sometimes, you know, when you get something that's metal, it might need to be wiped down a little bit first. We'll see. So I'm going to have this machine sitting here for the next little while instead of my other one, and just put it through the ringers a bit and see how it performs. There is a few of the little ripples. I've talked about avoiding those ripples, those lines on your clay, and that's extremely common, so that's not a problem. I'm going to go down another setting. Let's see how that does. Looks good. Doesn't seem to be rippling or anything. We'll go down. This is a 6 now. Oops, I went in sideways. I could have looked and straightened that thing out a little better. Looks pretty good. It's not rippling or doing anything weird. Let's go right down to the thinnest, which is a 9, and see how that does. That's a little bit ripply. That's pretty common as well. I'm not super crazy about this little line down the center. Not sure if that's happening, why that's happening. Let's see if we can run another piece through and see if that will do that again. Yeah, it's a little puckery and a little bit scraped, but not too bad. When you have a lot of settings on a machine from thick to thin, sometimes the top ones and the bottom ones aren't the best because they're trying to force those rollers too big of a distance. But that looks pretty good. I'll run it through its paces. I'm just going to check to see if there's much underneath here. There's a little bit. And I'll watch for any buckling, or I mean not buckling, build up behind the rollers there of clay. Looks like I can see in here pretty good, so I'll be able to tell if there's any buildup in there. All right, so I will have to put it through its paces and see how it does. I know that this might be a real good option for a lot of you. Because it won't be as expensive as the higher end machines, and it'll be available in a lot of places, and I really do hope that it has been a big improvement over the last machine. All right, so I hope you liked this video. Do let us know if you did, and if you have any questions about polymer clay, challenges, things you'd like me to demo for you, leave those in the comment section below. And you know, we've done a ton of videos, and there's a pretty good chance we may have already done a video on it. So make sure to look through all of the videos and see what we've already done and see if you can find your answer there. All right, so we'll see you next time, and bye for now.